Shai Gilgeous-Alexander creates history with the Thunder. He scored 20 points last night while my Bulls were getting stomped by the Celtics late in the game. He had 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists against the Timberwolves. And, I mean, he definitely is in the running for most improved player. I will agree with this person who just tweeted that. Making history, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, and Oscar Robertson. The rebounds don't impress me. I mean, that's hustle, obviously. Doesn't impress me as much as just the fact that the strides that he's made as a player. He's so dominant now, and he's also so young. Last year he was pretty good on the Clippers, no doubt, but clearly when the offense is running through him, he's just a different player. And I don't want to speak too soon, but I think that the Thunder have landed themselves a potential superstar. Right now, he is a young star. He's got a lot of things to work out. He's got to know his mismatches. He's got to improve on certain things. But that's every young player. Even the best of them, even Giannis has to improve. Luka has to improve. That's just the nature of young players. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could be a potential very, very, very good player in the future, and I have high expectations for him going forward. And I just wanted to read this really quick from King JC. It says, well, it's crazy. I'm just going to read the first part. It's really crazy how the Thunder, rather, finessed the Clippers and for Palmdale P. And that's the thing. You see right here, it says, the Clippers, this is the trade, basically. The Clippers received Paul George. The Thunder received Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's now potentially a star, maybe even a superstar someday. Danilo Gallinari, who's a very excellent role player, maybe a top 5 shooter, like catch and shoot player, maybe top 10 in the league. 4 unprotected first round picks, which is, wow, damn, as you got him. A protected first and 2 pick swaps. Oh, man, that is ridiculous. Like, you know what? I read somebody say that Sam Presti wasn't a good GM. And obviously, my friend Karam, he definitely has, high things to say about Sam Presti. I definitely think highly of Sam Presti because he is, man, he got him. Like, you're going to trade Paul George? Fine. We'll take your whole future. You have no future now. Good luck. I hope you win with Kawhi. Good luck. And then in 5 to 6 years, look at all those picks. Crom asked if the Thunder could win sometime during the Rum Report on Rumboys Fantasy Sports Network, which you should definitely check that out on rumboys.com and Rumboys Fantasy Sports Network on YouTube. But he asked during that show, could the Thunder win a title in the next 10 years? And I was thinking about it, and looking at this, I mean, come on, how couldn't they win a title? With a guy who drafted James Harden and Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. Obviously, Kevin Durant was kind of a home run. You have to draft him. But at the same time, he drafted all these guys. He drafted Serge Ibaka. He drafted Steven Adams. He does all this stuff. So I'm just saying, yeah, he said the Thunder robbed LA Clippers. I mean, I wouldn't say they robbed them because here's the thing. The Clippers suck, and they're a horrible franchise, and they always have been. So the Thunder are not a horrible franchise. The Seattle Supersonics are not a horrible franchise. Like, their history is not horrible. So the Clippers are horrible. They want it right now. Like, they see their opportunity. They see it wide open in front of them, especially with Kawhi coming there. So they wanted it right now. So they said, okay, we'll get Paul George. We'll create crazy mismatches, and we will capitalize on what we need to do. And the Thunder said, okay, fine. We'll plan for 5 years from now, and we'll potentially be a dynasty. I mean, they're pulling the Celtics, man. Like, you're gonna see only the Celtics kind of mismanaged it a little bit. We'll see what happens with the Thunder. Hopefully, they don't mismanage it rather. And Sam Presti, I mean, he obviously knows how to draft. He knows how to spot talent. Hopefully, he learns from the things, he did slightly wrong, but he almost got a title a few times, so he clearly knows what he's doing. If there's anyone who's had his job for a long time that didn't win a title that I have faith in, it's definitely Sam Presti. So that's basically the point I wanted to make. Sam Presti is definitely a good GM, and he got everything he possibly could out of the Clippers for that trade, and it shows. I mean, they're winning games. They're in the playoff hunt. It says, then this is what I'll read, and then we'll wrap it up. But it says, a guy like Gallinari, is always a mismatch. This is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. This is SGA on Danilo Gallinari. He says he's the type of guy who I don't care who you are or what you do. There's nothing you can do with him. Gallo does a great job exploiting mismatches. And that's the thing. They probably would want to keep Gallinari because he'll have a long career. So you're going to have to pry him from the Thunder if you want to get him. A lot of people are like, oh, Gallinari is on the move in OKC. Well, maybe. I mean, if you got the assets, like the Lakers don't. The Rockets, I don't think, do. There's not many teams that have the assets to get a guy like Gallinari and still maintain their title contention. So I think the Thunder are going to try to keep him if they can. That's my thought. And SGA, obviously, he is going to lead this team to a lot of victories, and they already look like they're going to be a winning team in the future. They already look like in a few years they're going to be pretty dangerous. I mean, they got this guy and they got all these picks. They're going to have like their pick of they're going to have like every like 3 picks every 30 players for the next 3 years. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome for the Thunder. Anyway, good on them. Good on them. Good for the Thunder fans. Soon it will pay off, I would imagine.